That's the team we're gonna cheer.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We send a man in motion. First play is to the air. He's got Lamb. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Give him 25 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. On it was Saquon Barkley. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They go to Barkley again. And the power play up the middle results in 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down. Here's another carry from Barkley. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving. Brock pounding it forward, send an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Ready.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. They're going to run with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Second quarterback run here. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They'll try to run it in. Chubb. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Only 1 yard there. Back-to-back stops. And decision time now on 4th and goal.
A 21-yard attempt.
Luke knocks it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Yes, it's 3, not 6. But to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 26-yard line.
2nd and 10, back to throw. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Setting up to throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Bengals' 46-yard line.
Here's a throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They throw outside, and they might throw this again. They connect on the trick play. And he's brought down. What a surprise with a double pass there. Gets him a 1st down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. Here's a design run. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Ready.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. I'll throw it. He's got it near the 10. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. The Bengals are out in front. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd, and they have to be thinking points here. They'll run here. It's Benson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up their opening drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you're going to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw now. It's a screen to Barkley. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down, run with Barkley. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw here. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And motion him out of the backfield left. From the gun on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 at the 50.
Offense is set. First and 10. He'll go from the gun with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Second and 10. Here he is to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll throw. Third and long. Knocked away and hits the ground. Incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Steelers to the line now. First and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They work against the blitz. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And gets 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. We've set it downs from 37. Inside give to Benson. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. Offense is set. This is second and 2. It's a design run for Milrow. And they're not going to get an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Offensive line fast.
Brings up third down and 2.
Here he is on third and short. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a first down here. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. First down throw here from Milroe. Short pass brought in. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. They give up the gut to Benson. Ross Wright, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Benson once more. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. To the air on third and long. This is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. He's got a fourth down decision to make. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Bates' kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Receiver in motion going left. Pass play on first and 10. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Escapes the pocket. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Third down from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan. And the Steelers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Benson now from the gun. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. it's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Give. It's Benson headed right. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
To throw. Hits him on the out route. He's still going at the 30. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Play so indicative of why tight ends in this league it becomes just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. On the left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals get the football back at the 11. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd down pass play coming. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second and 3 now. Barkley off the pistol again. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, he called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Shotgun now on third down. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down, Cincinnati.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
To throw here on first down. Dumped off to his running back. Jukes away from one. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second, and that playbook is wide open.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out in the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. They're throwing it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
I'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Looking in the air here. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It'll be Bengals football, and the Cats have some work to do facing elimination. They trail to start the 4th. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on third and 1. It's his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
All set now. First and 10. Handoff headed right, Barkley. And his progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Toss play to Barkley. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
3rd and just 2 to go. Barkley trying this up the gut. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. 40. Hits the 20. And the house it goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. Seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. For being a rookie quarterback at App State, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Reed. This makes it up to the 25. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. To work they go after the interception. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
Hey, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. This is a heater going deep. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Him over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 4 there. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Still momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
He's going to throw it again. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Cincinnati.
Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. Trying to connect, but it lines up incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That one complete to St. Brown. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense in a hurry up here. Looking inside the red zone. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Line up the design keeper. That throw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down. Now that right there might be the first and last time we see them go to the ground on this drive, partner. First time they get away from throwing the ball, and they wind up losing yardage.
And that's pretty surprising, too, because when you passed it well, you're expecting those defenders to rush upfield. They didn't, and they hit that drive right in the face.
Forced out to his right. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
Here he is to throw. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Bengals 11.
Down inside 2 minutes now. They're going to line up to try the onside kick. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control, find a way to cut off the comeback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Back to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Trying to throw this from the gun. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Got to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They are throwing it again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. Sticking to the air here. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S.